one of the big complaints that people like complaining about Selichos, that I hear a lot, is I don't understand a word of what I'm saying. Literally, people say it's mamish, and it's true. It's very poetic, and it's written in different, all different words that aren't even for the native Hebrew speaker. Not all of them are so easily understood. So first of all, if you don't understand the English, the Hebrew, read the English. You can buy yourself an Art Scroll one and read the English, except for the Yud Gimel Midos. When you get the Kal Mali Rachamim, right, that you should say with the way it's written, right? Hashem, Hashem, Korachum, V'chanu, Nerech, Apayim, Avchesed, V'yemes. What's the problem? You don't understand what that means either, right? Not fully, right? We don't. You have to really delve into exactly what each one, what does it mean? Hashem, Hashem, 2 times Hashem, Kel, Rachum, V'chanu, Nerech, Apayim. What's going on over here? Right? If you don't fully understand what you're saying, so what are we saying? So I want to learn with you a halacha that will shed a little bit of light on this. The halacha is that on Pesach, right? The first days of Pesach, we switch. We say Tfilas Atal, and we switch from saying Mashiv Arach Umored Ageshem to Morid Atal, and we switch from saying V'ten Tal Matal Bracha that we say in the winter, and we say V'ten Bracha, which we say in the summer. And the halacha is that if you accidentally, that's even today, by accident, when you daven Ma'ariv today, in Barei Chalenu, you said Barei Chalenu Tashna Azot, V'tkol Bnei Tvota L'Tova, we say V'ten Bracha Al Pnei Adamah. Let's say tonight you weren't paying attention, and you said V'ten Tal Matal Bracha. What's the halacha? You have to go back. You have to go back to that bracha, to Barei Chalenu, and if you finished already davening all Shemona Esrei, what do you need to do? And you go start at the beginning. Now, just to imagine yourself, right? You're davening. Right now, this obviously isn't the most kavanah you've ever had in your life, the Shemona Esrei, because your mind is already wandering. And they say, we mentioned this a few times, that they say that non-Jews, when they want to travel the world, they need to buy a ticket. If they want to go economy, premium, business, it's very expensive, right? Jews, it's free. What do? Shemona Esrei, right? Go to Shemona Esrei, and your mind can start traveling the world. And they say that's what it says in the pasuk. Ele barechev, ve'ele basusim. Gaim, when they want to go from place to place, they need horses and chariots. V'anachnu, what do? B'shem Hashem naskir. We just daven Shemona Esrei, and then your mind can start traveling. So this guy, okay, he's right. When do we start saying the same bracha instead of the same Talmud Matar? We start saying it on Chol Hamoed Pesach. So imagine this guy. He's in a Pesach program in the Maldives. We're not there anymore because they don't allow Jews there. But it's another place where they still allow Jews. Okay, he's on a Pesach program. He paid who knows how much to go there. Every Eilam Haza type of sushi with quinoa, because it's a non-gebrux, non-kidneys type of Pesach program. Every 5 minutes there's a different activity. Shweki's there, Avram Fried, and Yishai Ribo's coming for 5 hours. This is mamish like the gashmis of the Pesach programs, and this guy, it's Motzei first days, and they tell him that in an hour we're having a pizza party, but the power of the kosher Pesach pizza, so his mind is on the pizza and on the cheese dripping over. Now he's total cruise control. Okay, he doesn't. And as he gets to Baruch Aleinu, right? He's Baruch Aleinu. We're saying Talmud because that's what he's used to saying, right? And he doesn't even know, right? And then he gets the Shema Kol and he's like, 1 second. Did I say the same bracha? Did I say the same? And he's not even sure because his mind is like, what's halacha? Go back. Daven Shemona Esrei again. Why? So the Gemara says, because when you ask for rain, when you don't need the rain, it's a siman klala. It's bad if it rains when it's not supposed to rain. In Eretz Yisrael, in the summer, you don't want it to rain. It's not good for the agriculture here. So when it rains, it's a bad sign, right? So that's why if you accidentally say the same Talmud Bracha, we make you go back. So I don't get it. This guy, he needs to go back. The guy's in pizza land. He's like thinking of all the things. He's not having any kavana. He's not thinking about anything. He didn't think about Baruch Ali. He didn't think about one word, right? He's totally gone. He's traveling the world. But he accidentally said, he's not even sure. Maybe he said, V'snein talamat l'vracha. What's halacha? You got to go back and daven Shemona Esrei. Why? Because when you say the words that Anshe Knesses Agdola were Misaki, or when you say the words when it comes to us by Selichos that are written in the Torah, even if you have no idea what you're saying, and you never even thought of what you're saying, and your brain is who knows where, what time it is, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're half sleeping, but you're saying Hashem, Hashem, Kel Rachum V'Chanun, Erech Hapayim Rav Chesed V'Yemes, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avoim V'Afesha V'Chatav V'Nakayu. Hashem, you're merciful. Hashem, you forgive. I don't know exactly what each word means, and I'm not even thinking about it, but the words themselves are so holy, and they're so powerful, that they themselves can forgive. So when you're davening Selichos this year we have a super Selichos year, right? Where we get the most amount of Selichos possible, right? Rosh Hashanah is in a week and a half. So the reason is because you need to have at least 4 days of Selichos. I think Rosh Hashanah this year is Tuesday, Wednesday, right? So if we would start on Motzi Shabbos, we wouldn't get 4 days of Selichos in. And since, as we mentioned earlier, Selichos has to start specifically on Motzi Shabbos, so we have to go back another week. So it's the most amount of Selichos that we can get is this year. So the most amount of times we're going to say the Yud Gimel Midah Shel Rachamim is this year, Ashkenazim, right? And there are going to be times where you're reading the words over here and you have no idea, you're stuck, you came to shul, you forgot to bring your art scroll. So you don't know the words in the middle, so now you're stuck saying all these other words, who knows what's going on over here. But then you get to the Yud Gimel Midos and you say Hashem, Hashem, sometimes you have kavanah, sometimes you don't have kavanah. But don't worry, because even when you don't have kavanah, the words are so powerful that they can shake the heavens. That's one of the secrets that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was megalit to Moshe Rabbeinu. So embrace the slichos, embrace the tefillah, and even though you don't know exactly what you're saying, but know that what you're saying has such a great impact.